Sir Robert Peel, in 1829, highlighted 9 principles of policing. The one I focus in on the most that I think really reflects community policing is the one that says there's no distinction between the public and the police. And that's my approach. Really, there's no distinction. We all have a role to play. We all have rights. We all have responsibilities to make our communities safe, regardless if you're in uniform or out of uniform. My name is Brian Williams. I'm an associate professor of public administration and policy within the School of Public and International Affairs. My research centers around issues around race, policing, and public governance, and the co-production or partnership between the police and the community. In terms of a definition of community policing, it's all about the partnership that exists between the police and the community. It's a philosophy that should be embraced by both components of police officers, but also community residents. And in the context of my first year Odyssey seminar class, I really try to get them to appreciate what does it mean to be a community resident, but also what does it mean to be a police officer. It's really important that college students appreciate community policing because at the core of that kind of philosophy is that with rights come responsibilities. So with rights, being a University of Georgia student also comes the responsibility of being a citizen of this campus. And being a citizen of this campus means that you have a shared responsibility in keeping this campus safe and secure. You know, we think about within the campus community here, we have approximately 90 sworn officers to police a campus where we might have 50,000 visitors or residents on an average day. There's no way that 100 officers, or maybe even if we bring in officers on game day, 300 or 400 officers to effectively keep this community safe. It requires members of this campus community also to have to play a role in this process. What I've witnessed here, not only within UGA PD, but also within Athens-Clarke County PD, is an investment in trust building by parts of both police agencies, where they try to really connect with the community, because I think they appreciate the need for more than just them to keep this place safe and secure. The reality that we face today is that law enforcement agencies, like a lot of public organizations, there's an expectation to do more with less. You have greater problems, but typically you have less resources to address those problems. Because of that reality, I think it forces community policing to the forefront. The challenge is, how do you recruit, how do you select, how do you train and develop, but also how do you promote and keep great community policing officers. But not only that, that's only one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is very similar. How do you recruit, how do you select, how do you train and develop, how do you keep great community members to assist in community policing efforts. I think community policing is extremely viable. I think it can be extremely effective, but it's all built upon this whole notion of trust and respect.